What's wrong with Phil?
Phil's scared.
Phil's scared. What's he scared of? He's sick, isn't he?
He's sick.
And we're going to fix him.
Yeah.
We're going to look after him, yeah? Go give him a kiss before we go then. Good girl. Come on then. You need the lead. Where's Phil going? Right. Wait, Phil. Hold on. Phil, come here. Come here, Phil. Watch out, I'm shutting the door. Phil. Phil, we're going to the vet. What's wrong with Phil? Phil is sick. Phil, come here. Phil, come here. Watch the lead. Oh. Come here, sit down. Give him a hug because he's scared. Oh, he's going to the vet. Oh, give him a kiss. Phil's scared of the vet. Oh. Is Amelia sick too?
Yeah.
Poor Phil.
Papa. It's okay. It's okay, Phil.
Oh. He's scared.
Yeah.
He's got an ouch. He's got an ouchie on his tummy. Look at his tummy, he's got ouchie. Do you think Phil can speak?
Yeah.
You gonna show her, Phil?
Speak.
Speak, Phil.
No.
Phil's talking to you. Good boy. Speak, Phil. Can you do it, Amelia? You're a little person, not a little dog. No, you're a person. You stand up and you walk on 2 feet. He's in the vets now. Give him a hug because he's sick. Good boy, Phil. Oh. Yeah, and a kiss. Because they said he's got some water on his belly. And that he's uncomfortable. And she said he might have a bit of arthritis now. He's old.
Yeah.
When he lies down and gets up, he makes lots of noises, doesn't he? And Mummy and Daddy and Amelia are concerned. You sad? Poor Phil.
Phil's sick.
Yeah, Phil's sick. What's wrong with Phil?
It's my fault.
Your Phil, yeah, they took him away. Has he got an ouch?
No.
Are you sad?
Yes.
It's okay. Phil will be back soon. Come on, we'll go now. You need Phil?
Yeah.
We have to come back and get him later. They're doing some tests on Phil. Poor Phil. And they have to shave him. And Phil's hair doesn't grow back, but we need to make sure Phil's happy and safe, yeah? We'll come back later. We'll come back and get him later, yeah? It's okay. It's okay. Give me a hug. Make it better. What do you want? You need Phil? I know, but it's okay because he's just getting some test done. We go back and get him later, okay?
Relatively normal. There's the odd thing that's slightly up. So lactate is slightly up, which is just kind of if you're fighting something, it can go up. It's not massively high, so I'm not specifically worried about that. But on his some of his blood results, his he seems to be dehydrated.
Yeah.
Or starting to dehydrate. So we'll need to try and get him to drink a lot more. But his liver enzymes are up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ALP and ALT, and I don't know if that has been up before. The ALP is quite severely up, so it's unreadable. So it's over 1,183, and normally it should be under 83.
Yeah.
So it's quite a big leap. And then his phosphate is also up, which is which can just influence the balance of calcium and phosphorus. Sometimes it can be from bone, like if there's a problem with any of the bones in his body.
Yeah.
Okay. On the ultrasound, okay, his inguinal lymph nodes are also big. So he's got quite a lot of his lymph nodes are larger than they should be.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the ultrasound, his liver appears abnormal. So it just seems like it's mottled. I can't specifically see any masses or anything like that, any, tumors or anything like that. But it looks like he has some kind of, which is called the hepatopathy, which just means it's something affecting the liver, but we don't quite know why.
Yeah.
And that would tie in with his blood results.
Okay.
Okay. His liver is also quite large. Okay, but there's no free fluid, which is good. So it's not actually, what I thought was a fluid draw wasn't actually. His gallbladder also has quite a bit of thick sludge in it as well.
Yeah.
And then there was a small mass in his abdomen. It's just I can just see it's like a 3.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. But I can't see that it's associated with any specific organ.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know what it is. It might just be an incidental finding, but it might not be. Essentially, what I would suggest we do is I can start him on liver supportive treatment.
Yeah.
To help him make him feel better. I do think he needs to, if you would consider it, he must probably need to do fine needle aspirates of those lymph nodes, okay,
Yeah.
and send them off to a pathologist to have a look whether they think it's inflammation or whether they think it's more sinister.
Yeah.
Because if there is something going on in his lymph nodes, it might be related to his liver and his spleen. Okay. Okay. So there's no terrible news, but there are some abnormalities that we found that, can be attributed to disease, essentially. Referrals.
So am I okay to come and collect Phil now?
Yes, you can go home.
Okay, thanks. I'll come and get him now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.
So Phil is now back from the vets, and this is the part of the body that they shaved for his ultrasound. We were quite fortunate because of his alopecia that they didn't actually have to shave too much because he has such light fur on some of the patches. So when he's like standing around and stuff, you can't notice it like you can his alopecia areas. But yeah, now we're just waiting to speak to a specialist who's going to review the case, and the next stage will be that Phil will be put under for a couple of hours so that they can do some biopsies of his inflamed lymph nodes, and they can also, whilst he's under, they'll do a CT scan. Earlier he just had an ultrasound and a blood test, so he didn't need to be put under for any of that. But yeah, the next stage will be that he goes to sleep for a little bit and has the biopsy done and a CT scan, and then hopefully we will know some more once we've got that all sorted.